Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Demella Universe. We are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to day 18 of 30 Days with Ra, where we explore the divine masculine energy, the light, the physical, the seen, that which we physically interact with, this energy, and align it to source within us in order for us to truly experience our soul manifest, the truth of our divine destiny. We speak today of the divine reset. For 2023 brings through new light codes for the frequency of the light of the physical. Divine reset. You are reborn, completely anew. You have simply come to a space where you have released the permanence of the physical, understanding that your soul is eternal. Thus, there is no such thing as death. You simply have a transition. You are experiencing a physical reality, yes. You are in the realm of source creating within the light, within the physical, yes. There are other beings within the realm creating within the spirit, yes. And those realms are on top of each other, they're layered, they're not removed. The spiritual, the shadow, that realm is not far away above, unattainable, access denied. No, there's no such thing. You are one with that frequency. You are simply experiencing it here within the physical. And all you needed to do is to allow that understanding that just as spirit is source, the physical is source. Should you allow the physical to be limitless as source, to be abundant, to be unknowable, unconditional as the spiritual frequency of source. They are one and the same. Should you allow the divine masculine to also honor source, to be undefined, unrestricted, unknown. You're upon that journey. As such, you did not need to have a physical death to begin new lessons of learning. Why would you do it again? You've come to an understanding of, okay, every time we come onto earth, we get given information. This information is the perfect balance of energies to allow us to awaken to the understanding that we are source creating. Why would you then begin another lifetime to have new information, to come to the unraveling of, I am source energy creating? No. You now know it. Apply it. Release the information given, it no longer applies to you, and begin anew. Begin completely anew. And you have been through this process, the releasing of people who no longer resonate, experiences that no longer resonate, situations that no longer resonate, and now you're asked to release you, for you no longer resonate to where source is. That was a different timeline of you. Are you living through the external information, the instruction manual you were given at birth, the programming? You were born and you were given a past and given a history. Imagine, you are fresh upon the planet and already you are burdened with the past and burdened with a history which isn't yours. To now formulate your future, release it. It served a purpose, to awaken you. For you elected the energies which would co-create within the awakening of you. You healed yourself through love. Now that you've healed yourself through love, to the remembrance of the love you are, be the love you are, and start anew. Understanding that all your desires, all your dreams, all the beautiful things that brought you joy, well, that was conditioned. You were directed at what is joy, at what is fun, at what is happy. Even the conclusions of joy and happiness that you received after the experiences were in a direct influence from the conditioning, you see. Even the conclusions you came up to, even the solutions you extrapolated, the scenarios you allowed clarity still were still bouncing off the reality born of the illusion. So Source says, you were creating with a beautiful understanding of the 10% of Source. You were allowing 10% of Source. And that created, yes, the color blue, which you loved so much. Oh, you loved the color blue so much, so much. It's your desire to have an experience of the color blue because it just thrills you, it completes you. It's the color that you learned you loved. Yes, you were forced to love the color green. You were forced to become the color yellow for your parents, the color green for your friends, the color purple for society, but you really just wanted to be the color blue. It's the color that really resonates with you at this time. Wonderful. And Source is saying, well, now that you've come back to Source, release the color blue entirely, release colors entirely, actually. For when you're creating from the 100% that you are now, you are going to receive the discovery of a color you didn't even know was a color. You're going to bring in a whole brand new spectrum of colors into this reality. Release the blue. It was born of the experiences you had, the information you had when you were still in the illusion. Those desires and dreams of yours no longer apply, for you're not creating within the frequency of illusion. You're now creating within the frequency of truth, of Source. So be present. You are born on earth again now. Boom. A brand new baby. Wherever you visualize this happening, whether in a bath for water birthing, whether at home, whether at a ceremony, whether in the hospital, wherever you visualize being born, boom, there you are, reborn. No one there to tell you your name. You are to discover it as you receive it from Source. No one there to tell you your culture, your religion, your gender, your race, your this, your that, to give you a history which you now need to identify with. You have to defend, you have to try now, shine and stand out and just know there's no efforting here. You are now to receive you from Source and create you from Source. And whatever form you are is the perfect tool to express it. And yes, in that being of yours, yes, you will heal all the racial, yes, you'll heal all the discrepancies, sexual discrepancies, all of the religious, every single dispute you will heal by being in your frequency. For you are being you, not for a race, not for a gender, not for a sexuality, not for this, not for that, but for simply the expression of you. Thus this vessel shines, and you inspire all by just shining as you are, not for a reason, not for an agenda, but for the discovery, the experiencing of you. Divine reset. You do not need to prove your existence. Here you are, breathing, existing. You are now to discover, how do I truly manifest my reality? What are my gifts? What are my abilities? What is my soul's frequency? What would it be named? Should it have a name? What exactly does my source within me enjoy to do for creativity, for rest, for abundance, for financial stability, within relationships? What kind of being am I actually? Who am I? What am I? Not to define and decide this is who I am, this is what I am, and lock me again, imprison me in a certain timeline, but I receive and I enjoy, and then I receive more and I enjoy, understanding. As I just surrender to Source, all the data, all the information is stored at Source. We are here to learn. We are students here. We are learning, how does the Source within us, the Source we are, the Source I am, look like in this physical realm, feel like in this physical realm, want to do in this physical realm. And we gather this data and we allow ourselves to align to what brings us our happiest, because we are here to say, humans, you can be so happy at all times. And we can't force you to see this way. We can't direct you to feel this way. We can only inspire you to understand the feeling of this by being it. So we be, I be, our authentic, my authentic selves. That which resonates with us, with me, is what we are, what I be. Within the freedom of us, of me, guiltlessly, I simply align to source within at all times. Source learns as you learn, you see. You ask your guides, who, when, how. Show me. Is it that job? Is it that place? Is it that home? Is it that person? Is it this? Is it that? And Source says, oh goodness. If we knew, you would not be there. The whole point you're there, the whole reason you're there, is because we have no idea. So you went there to discover it. You are within Source. You discover something about yourself. You experience it. You manifest it. You explore it. Wow. You know, we know. You know, we know. You experience, we experience. We learn through you. You were simply learning on a frequency which wasn't serving you, and we were still learning from you. We learn from all frequencies. You were just unhappy, and you asked for the frequency of happiness, and we're saying, okay, well then this is the one. This is the one. If you really want the happiness, then you have to be you, and start learning from you, and then we start learning from that frequency. We enjoy that too, because we enjoy limitlessness. You were creating in restriction. We were learning from it. We all learn from you. Should you wish to learn from an experience that serves you, that allows you, all of you, then be you. Just as we, your guides, we are us. We won't come down there to experience your anguish, for you to feel valid in your anguish. We remain here, where we understand the frequency of limitless abundance. You asked for more, so you called our frequency in. You called the frequency of more, of abundance, of love in. And we say, we, the frequency of more, abundance, and love, are the frequency of authentic creation. That is how you receive it, by being authentic creators. So we remain within our authentic creating space. We send information and guidance from here. You then are inspired from here to apply it to your frequency. Align and adjust the changes necessary as inspired by the information, by the truth of Source within you. And then you rise and raise to a frequency which is the authentic creators, and now you receive the abundance, the love you are. It takes time for the momentum of the creation within the absence of you to slow down, and that's where you are at. That momentum is slowing down, slowing down. So things are a little bit slow, a little bit stodgy, not going as swiftly as you wish, but you are seeing things happen. You are seeing some movement, because the momentum is starting to change direction to the allowance of Source, the presence of Source. You are shifting gears. You are shifting creative frequencies. You called us. We're saying this is where we are. And we remain here. Here, as we remain here in the clarity of who we are, you now have a guide. And you remain clear in the frequency of who you are, then you now manifest and create your reality. And you'll have others who are not doing the work in their suffering. You're not now to be there so they feel comfortable. No, you remain where you are. And should they be inspired, well, they'll do the work, just like you're doing the work through the inspiration of us, you see. You wanted more, you called us through. We're showing you now how to be the more that you are. Reset. Release. A deep release to you. Don't fear it. Clean slate. Don't fear it. Unknown. Don't fear it. You are. You reside. You are whole. You are full within that frequency of unknown energy. For there, nobody has tainted it. Nobody has interfered with it. Nobody has applied their own drama, their own history, their own past, their own prejudice, their own agenda to it. It is clear of the pollution, of the known, of the seen, of the illusion. It's full of infinite potential now to manifest, to become to express itself in the form of you, of source within you. And yes, those who are not on the journey won't get it. They might be resistant, they might laugh at you, they might make jokes about you. Understand, if they are not able to be at the frequency of allowing all they are, what you are, how you be, makes zero sense. For you, how they are makes sense, because you're at a place where you accept everybody as they are. You do not need them to shift, but they require you to shift in order for you to make sense. For in the realm of illusion, you need to have others to be what you are in order to validate that you're okay being what you are. It is a very codependent frequency. So because they can't understand you, they have to laugh, or they have to make it light, they have to make it a joke, because if they try to understand you, the healing work begins. They don't want to do that. So no, keep you at bay. Come to an acceptance of that. Don't try to hold on to them. Don't try to fit in. Don't come to an acceptance of that. Release. Soon you will be out of this timeline, out of this reality entirely. Ascending to a frequency where you do have co-creative energies around you. People, experiences, souls and beings who are a kindred, a likened energy. You came down here in this dense frequency to be the multidimensional frequency you are. Allow yourself this. Allow yourself this. You are transmuting and healing the energy to love. You are healing the absence of soul to the presence of soul. You are healing the absence of love, fear, to the presence of love, the absence of fear. Limitlessness. Abundant, powerful. This year calls for a divine reset. The divine masculine frequency, the light, the physical, wishes to honor source completely, to be limitless, to be unknown, unexpected, spontaneous. You are to be surprised by who you are. You are to experience yourself anew, not only having new experiences, new people coming in, new opportunities, but you yourself are new. Allow the process of renewal. Don't hold on to a past that doesn't serve you. Don't hold on to a past version of you. Don't hold on to a version of you. Allow the truth of you to be present creation, present manifestation. You do not need to fear of the future. All you ask for comes. All you need to do, get into your highest frequency and allow that day. Allow that day to be you, by being you. And it will come when needed, not when to cure your anxiety, not when to give you your ease. Don't let the physical be responsible for your ease and your stability. You are always at ease, present, and boom, within it you manifest more ease, you manifest more abundance, you manifest more from the frequency of you being at ease. Reset. Vitrieski lavotoroski viametrieska turoski et. Deep breath in. Mitriesta loveska turoski vietarieska zotes. Deep breath out. Vitriaska loturoski vietarieski viametes. Deep breath in. Vitrieska lovetariska lovomiotoska trieski et. Deep breath out. Vitrieska lovemia zotoski trieski lavotoska vetes. Deep breath in. Vitriesta lovemia toska trieska lovekriaska tes. Deep breath out. Vitriaski lovemia toska trieska lovekriaska tes. Deep breath in. Vitriesta lovemia zotoska tarieska zetes. Deep breath out. Vitrieska lovemia zotoska tarieska vet. Deep breath in. Vitriesta lovemia zotoroska veletaska tus. Deep breath out. Vatrieska lovetaska toroska vilevetka tus. Deep breath in. Vimietka toros beataska turos. Deep breath out. Vitriaska turos, vitriaski vetes. Keep breathing. Vilivamia toska tares kalovetrieska turos. Vitrieski vates talovemiates. Taloves, 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 kiviet, zaturos, kivitriet cavatoros, calates, vovemiates. Vovemiates. blessed.